to go for your reverse mortgages. Some of these outfits are like scams. They give you about half your money back out of your house.
That's why you should go and talk with CRIC. They are the counselors about reverse mortgages, and there are some very reputable ones. And if you go to CRIC, they aren't selling the reverse mortgages. They just tell you about, counsel you about the best ones that are out there.
Thank you, caller, for your call.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We have another caller. Good morning, caller. Hello.
Uh-oh, you lost him.
Good morning, Marianne.
Oh, good morning, Linda.
And good morning, Reed. Reed, I love your beard. You look so handsome.
I'm trying to go into disguise, so nobody will know who I am anymore.
For some reason, I've lost my voice. I think Doug is happy about that, and so are my little dogs. But I just wanted to say it's great to see you on the program, Marianne.
Thank you, Linda, and I hope you're feeling better. I hope you didn't catch something from the rest of the crew.
No, I didn't. No, it's just, I think if I have some tea and honey, it will straighten out.
Yeah.
Seems to be going around with this weather up and down lately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you for the call, and say hello to Doug.
I certainly will. And I wanted to mention you were talking about healthcare proxy. Also, a living will is a good thing to have.
They are. New York State tends to go, be more partial to healthcare proxies than living will, but either one
They're about the
are
same,
a legal
aren't they?
document. They are. I don't know the subtle differences, but in in Pennsylvania, it seems like the living will is kind of their document of choice, and in New York State, the healthcare proxy is the document of choice as far as your wishes.
Okay, it works out about the same either way.
You know, with Linda on the phone, I have to tell you, I got a really interesting call the other day from a woman. Her name is Joan Murray, and she's part of the Poets and Writers Guild, and she teaches at Chautauqua every year. And she has offered to put on a program for the seniors of the county on June 27th. It's called Queen of the Mist. And it's about the first person who went over the Niagara Falls in a barrel. And it was a woman teacher. And so we are helping to set this up. We're going to have it at the Park Church in Sinclairville on June 27th.
Okay,
and we're just asking for reservations and a $1 donation.
What is it, when?
It's called Queen of the Mist. It is a dramatic reading, and Joan Murray is the performer and poet, and it'll be on June 27th at Park Church. And I'll give you a flyer so you can put it up. It's only a $1 donation because we will have refreshments and kind of meet and greet with the author afterwards.
Okay,
so
thank you very much.
Put it on your calendar.
Well, have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Happy Easter and all that.
Happy Easter.
And all the best to Doug.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Have a great week.
Okay, we have a line of a call. You want to take another call?
Sure.
Okay, good morning, caller. Thank you for waiting. I think they ran away. Caller?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Terry Kimber calling with a public service announcement,
Sure.
especially for grandparents in your area.
All right, go ahead.
The Chautauqua Children's Safety Education Village is hosting Children's Easter Carnival next Saturday on April 7th.
Okay, I put it up for you. Yeah.
10:30 to 1:30 at the Safety Village. We're located right next to Asheville BOCES.
Okay, that's in Nashville, right?
Correct. And this event is co-sponsored by Media One Group, and they'll be live at the Safety Village that day.
Okay.
And we hope that grandparents and maybe some grandkids and friends will be able to join us.
Okay, give us a date again.
This is April 7th.
April 7th.
Week from today.
At what time?
10:30 to 1:30.
There you go. And you got all kinds of party things and wonderful things for the kids, right? They could even win a bike.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, and our Sheriff Joe Durassi was very instrumental in getting that up and going.
I was going to say that. You took my line.
He's a good guy, but it's great to see so much community involvement in that Children's Safety Village.
Right, and thank you, Joe Durassi. All right, there you go, guys. You got lots of wonderful things to do that are for seniors and kids and grandchildren. You know, if you're a senior, you have grandchildren in most cases, and so you're concerned about that as much with anybody. And incidentally, They said I look good on the TV, but they also said you look good.
Oh.
You're very, you're very camera friendly, my my guest. Thank you very much. And also, I want to say that you are doing a fabulous job for the Office of Aging, considering the funding you get. I mean, you just.
Well, you know, as I've always said, this is not an office of one person. We have a terrific crew of people, and they are very dedicated to the seniors, to helping them stay independent in the community for as long as possible. And that's where we're focusing really our attention. We know that people do not want to go live out the end of their life in nursing homes. Sometimes it's necessary if you need 24-hour care, but many times there are so many different services that can help you stay in your home and deal with your health care issues at home. So call us about what services are available. Call us about health insurance. Call us about meals or transportation or any issue that's facing you as a senior. We really are here to help you.
Well, I get a lot of calls telling me how wonderful you are and how you've been helping people out. Number 753 4471. There you go. And you can get them at any time of night or day. No, well, not so much at night, but you can leave a message.
You can leave a message and we'll get back to you right away. Nancy Papalea is on our New York Connects helpline. That's a really neat service. And it also is a one-stop shop that you can, we try to be central intake for many different programs. So if you need Meals on Wheels or a personal emergency response or OFA home care, many times you just make the call to Office for the Aging and that's it. You don't have to make another call. We take care of it internally. So we're trying to do that with more and more senior services. We don't want to just give that information and make you do all the follow-up. We're trying to do as much of that for you as possible.
And you do, I hear from everybody. So. Okay, now there's one last thing I want to talk about.
Sure.
We've mentioned 2 out of the 3 papers every senior should have on record with his friends, with his doctor, with his lawyer. One is the health care proxy. Secondly is a power of attorney, a durable power of attorney, so that's always in effect. Thirdly, we haven't mentioned you should have a will. And this one I would suggest you go to your lawyer for. It only costs, you can fill them out yourself if it's very simple. You know, the simplest will was from a prospector in Alaska. He said, it's all hers. That was it.
Did he say who her was?
Everybody knew it was his wife. Okay, so at any rate, wills. A few words of advice. Go to a lawyer. They only charge you $50 or some minuscule amount, maybe $100, depending on how complicated it is, and let them help you fill it out. And make sure all these papers are signed with a notary public, because you know your witnesses may croak somewhere down the line, down the way, and then you're stuck. There's no real evidence you signed it. So a notary public should sign your power of attorney, your healthcare proxy, and your will. You're on. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, actually, with the healthcare proxy, you just need 2 witnesses, and
then if they die, you're screwed.
No, 2 witnesses that witness your signature. You don't need a notary public for,
okay, well,
for the healthcare proxy.
Okay.
But the witnesses...
Marianne, wait, let me make it clear.
Sure.
If you have 2 witnesses, if it is contested by somebody in your family, you have to go to court and provide those witnesses, and if you don't have them, you're dead in the water.
Well,
if you have a notary public, it's forever.
Well, you may be right, but you don't... It's not totally necessary.
And it's very unlikely.
For that particular thing. Right. And if you get it on the registry, you can send it to my office. We will put it on the registry for you. If you have a healthcare proxy already done and want to send it into our office, we'll make sure it gets on the Chautauqua County Registry. If you want a healthcare proxy form, call our office. We're happy to send you a form. Very easy to fill out. The witnesses, though, cannot be the person who you name as your proxy.
And you can get the forms in any doctor's office or hospital, too.
Yeah, and if you come with it all filled out and come to our office, we will witness it for you.
There you go. You got a notary over there, I hope.
We do have several notaries in our office, so...
Well, I go to my bank. Most
come to the Office for the Aging, and we'll help you.
We're chatting with Marianne, who is the person who's in charge of your Office for the Aging. And Marianne, I want to just say that the will is very important. We kind of danced around that.
Yep.
But if you don't have a will, you die intestate. You will have to go to court. You will have to have somebody who does the job for you. You pay them. You pay everybody. You pay the lawyers, and it may take up to a year to get this thing probated so that you can actually get the results of the will.
It does make things very difficult if you die without a will,
Right.
and it's a hard thing to, I don't know, the first time I made out a will, I was a little nervous about it. I don't know why, but my aunt, who's a lawyer and a judge, made me do it the first time we went overseas with our children, and I'm really glad she did, because we have that in place, and you need to update that as well from time to time.
Yeah, especially if you have more kids.
Well, and when you make it out, like we made it out the first time when our kids were little, and we had to name guardians for our children in the will. Now they're both adults, and so we we had to update it because they really don't need a guardian anymore.
There we
28 and 24 years old. Oh.
You should be so proud of them.
I am very proud. I have two young men who are both in law school at UB,
Oh, boy.
and I'm very proud of them.
You're going to have plenty of legal advice shortly. All right. Marianne Spanos, our Director of the Office of the Aging, giving us a little bit of information. Get your will, get your health care proxy, and get your durable power of attorney. Durable means that it's good no matter what. If you become unconscious and you can't direct your person who's running your legal affairs, it's still good if you're unconscious, if you're out of it. I want to, last of all, just touch on the final items here. The money coming in is mostly from the state, the county, or the Fed, Marianne. Everybody's complaining about the taxes and the high cost of living up here in Chautauqua County. How is that affecting you, or how are you affecting that?
Well,
I heard you get $2 for every dollar on a lot of items.
well, we actually, our local costs, what comes out of the local taxes is about 17 cents on a dollar. So that's the local share. Office for the Aging, because it's a non-mandated service, the local taxpayers do have to put up some of the money in order to draw down the federal and the state dollars.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, it's about 17 cents on a dollar. It's 770,000 of our whole budget is local money.
Okay, so it's a peanut amount. I just received this message. We're out of here.
Yeah?
30 seconds to close off.
Well, just to remind people that April 16th is National Healthcare Decision Day. Fill out your healthcare proxy, get it on the registry. Also think about joining us at Emeritus of Lakewood on the 18th for that health fair sponsored by the United Senior Council. And May 10th, Trivia Day with the United Senior Council. I hope you'll all join and have that fun day to celebrate Older Americans Month.
Thank you very much, Marianne Spanos. Dr. Spanos is the Office of the Aging Director for Chautauqua County. You come back soon?
Certainly.
Okay, great. It's good to have you.
Always good to be here.
Okay, now I want to thank some special people for their fine work here. Chuck Kelsey, Devin Taylor, Chris Burt, Randy Burt, Chris Remaker, Jeff Zook, Don Zenz, and John Hamels, all who work with us, giving of their time to the seniors. I want everybody out there to have a wonderful Easter. Always set an extra place at your table for that person who might want to be there. And think, if you know somebody who's kind of alone and lonely, bring them over. Give them a new lease on life, a joy de vivre. May all that is proud and true and noble abide with you. I'm Reed Powers.